And then I did a meditate. Did a meditate? I had a meditation. I did a meditation for about 10 minutes. Headspace. It's the fucking nuts. So yeah, we're up and live again. I'm gonna quickly like fall in and have a regroup with my guys on Discord and see what's going on. So I'm still in channel 4. Sorry, down test. Okay, activity data like this. I don't have a build yet, but I don't have anything interesting yet. But clone the repo. It'll be useful later. Do you know how to get cloned? Just doing a few things here to, I'm setting up a thing. Might as well. 2019? One second, folks. Promises I'll be with you soon. So is it all done? All right, here we go. Okay, so we got to build a sink. We got to build a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna try and put a. Do what we will do first of all. That should be everything. There we go. Gonna make the things just a little bit smaller. A little bit. Just a little bit. That should do the trick. Nice. Let's save this as a increment. All right, cool. So, okay. Okay. All right, Sam, what we doing? In-game activity command panel, individual activities, HUD, UI, animations, audio, quick options, outcome. Do what we might do. How are we going to do this? Pardon me. You know what? We actually probably don't want to do that there. Bastard. Pardon me. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to, I don't want to make any defamation or like So what I'm doing is I'm adding edge loops here in order to make the model deform in a certain way where it doesn't look crappy. Like the way that faces bend, these faces will bend. If it's done kind of wrong, then like it's going to be really fucking obvious, and it's just going to look just a little bit shit. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to arrange them now so they're not quite so. It's not so. It won't be so obvious that it is. How do I? Not so obvious that it's shit, but like I'm trying to reduce any possibilities for the model looking crap when it deforms. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to. If you Google deforming polys, maybe there'll be a few images to demonstrate that for you, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Let's try it again here. Subdivide. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work the way I want it to, but let's give it a go, eh? Faces. Might just make people's lives easier if we do it this way. Smooth vertices. Cool. All right, let's see what that does. Mm. Ah, fuck off. Oh, sorry, Eva. I literally just checked my stream chat again. Oops. Well, I thought I had time to hang out and chat, but now my dinner's ready, though. I'll be streaming tomorrow for Game Jam 2. Yes, so I'm going to be streaming for most of the rest of... I say the rest of tonight. I'm probably going to stop at about 10 or 11 p.m. But yeah, then I'm going to do, like, when I get up and start cracking again tomorrow about 8 or 9, hopefully. Then it'll be streaming from 9 a.m. all the way up to about 5, 6 p.m. Something like that. I think the submission's at 5 p.m. But we'll double check that. But yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow, so hath no fear. Okay. Oh, I beg your pardon, sorry. Wait a second. Where's the No, it doesn't, does it? 0.5? Nope. 0.1. No. 1. 1. 1. 1. Okay, so we'll just do that. We'll do definitely not that. No, F. Extrude individual faces. Okay, then we'll do 1. Okay, then extrude individual faces out a bit. I 0.5. Okay. Yeah. Then what we'll do is we'll add a bunch of. In fact, what we can do is just inset them again. They're really, really small. Oops, hang on. But we'll just move them around a bit. Okay. Object. Wrong way around. Ah, it's a floating desk. Help! Origin to geometry. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so what have we got? We've got let's add a mesh cylinder. the origin. That is my food. BRB. Oh. Yeah, but anybody like it? No, I'm okay with that. Still be cautious, Jeremy.
Yeah, hi, the book is you know what? If I'm carrying the pizza bag, you're carrying the pizza bag.
Cheers, man. Stay warm, yeah? Okay. I got me a birthday pizza. Oh, Sam. Silly. Right, yeah, so. Oh, shit. So, what the hell is that? Don't know. Anyway. That is good. But I'm going to need to take a long ass break from pizza after this now. What time do I call this? I call this pizza time. I call it sub birthday, sub game jam time pizza. So yeah, that's a thing now. Oh. Anyway, how are things with you, buddy? No worry. You need to do your channel emotes. Are you going live again, buddy? Are you coming out of retirement? A legend returns from Twitch. Is that what I'm hearing? First of all, great. Second of all, happy to. However, right now it's a global game jam, so that's going on until tomorrow, like about 5-6 p.m. Ah, a second secret channel. I know, someone just would say to me, do you know how many secret channel gamer husband with kids has got? I would reply, I would shudder to even contemplate how many secret channels he may have. Right. Okay, so everything's got the origin set to like basic something. Again, I probably shouldn't have got this pizza, but I need to make sure that this is the last time I do it in a long time, just so my weight doesn't tank on me, you know. So I'm probably going to be about like worst case scenario, I'm probably going to be about 17.5 stone this week. Which is, no, it won't be 17.5. Well, it might be, but anyway. But yeah, no more pizza now for a long old time, and I'll get back into running. But yeah, the birthday Christmas period is over for me, so there's no more fucking about. But yeah, top banter in chat, and you would be right. What's up, banter? You all good? No, I'll call you Top, actually. That sounds like a better name. I like that. How you guys doing, all right? To minimize this to the... There we go. Now I can see everything. Oh, yeah. Let's... Oh, Jesus Christ. So how many... Oh, God. It's like an army of secret accounts now. I'll call you Top Scott. How about that? Top Scott. Which you would be in my book. Easily my favourite Scotsman. Okay, so... We'll edit the family for feedback. Let's put like just a small weird object here for now. Let's do... It's been a while since I've been on here. As long as you're not doing... Eco, what the fuck? Are these all separate accounts, or are you just changing your name on the fly? Nice. Shit. We were still in object mode. All different accounts. Damn. Like, why do you even have that many? Like, what? Like, what stream were you trying to hack or something like that? Put it that way. Before Nightbot. Ah, okay. We use them as IRC counterbots. Ah, cool. Wow. How far back was that? Not to take the piss, like, oh, what was it like in the Stone Age? But, like, wow, how things must have changed since then. 2012. 2012. Jesus. I was graduating uni at that time. Fuck me. So how's new job? US President Donald Trump, 4 more years. So true. Jesus. New job is fucking amazing. I absolutely love it. I've learned so much in the past 2 months than I have in the past, like, year, tops. Like, I've been designing a landing page, so that's like web design in Photoshop and things like that. I'm not actually making it, but I'm making the design that's going to be sent to the devs. I've made a giant metal sheet sign that goes on top of the studio. So now there's a giant slam marketing on the top of the industrial, what are they called? The buildings on an industrial estate, the unit that we're working in. I've done a bunch of printed materials. I've done a bunch of label designs. I've done a bunch of stickers. I fucking love it, mate. Absolutely love it. It's my first full-time creative job. Hoorah! So, yes, very pleased. Right, so we've got cool editorial feedback. Oops. Made phone object. Okay. Made watch a video on novel writing. Made bed with phone. Have a drink. Made coffee cup. Made bin. Has to be better than warehouse jobs. You're fucking right, it is. Like, it's, well, and also working for a gambling company that you can't fucking bear anymore. That too. Yeah, so it went from working in Amazon warehouses, working to the 1x2 network. I used to be one of their operatives, like just helping the technical operatives. So just making sure everyone's talking to each other and day-to-day stuff. Ugh, fucking. It was a damn sight better than night shifts, but I'm fucking glad to see the back of that place. Ugh. It required effort to give a shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of job it was. Oh, we have to make sure. I don't fucking care. Like, go away. No one cares. Well, I don't care, put it that way. Oh, we haven't got the right attitude then. Yes. Please refrain on telling me how to think. Thank you. Goodbye. But yeah, when this job turned up, I fucking blew the nest. I was so ready to leave that place. But anyway, it's over now. Finally. Thank fuck. And yeah. So that was a thing. Gambling company, 1x2 network. I'm sure you're gonna do a bunch of your fucking searches, so do your magic, sir. Open Windows, fresh air. Window made. Have a run around the building. Okay, so yeah, 1x2 was just bought over by Microsoft. All their employees got a share in dividends at 1x2 network. I wonder if you're fucking me on this, but even if that's true, don't care. Yeah, 1x2 was just bought over by Microsoft. All their employees got a share in the dividends at 1x2 network. Yep, maybe. I don't know. I've not heard anything. Yeah, I was 85% sure that was a troll, but I was thinking, what's going to be in the news? There's always a thing about, oh, we've just joined up with this partner and that partner, and who gives a shit? Oh, they've done a post on the Brighton office though. That's cool. I like some of the people in there. I was just like, I do not give a shit about this job. So, and then when this job came up for being a graphic designer, it was like, it's like a quadruple whammy. It's going from something I'd love to do, from something I hate, to more money, to, you know, blah, blah, blah. But yeah. So the new job is going fantastically. Thank you for asking. And I've got a bunch more commissions this year already. So doing all of the emoticons for Trash Panda James. I'm doing another commission for another friend of mine, doing a logo for a website or a blog to be. That's gonna be fun. And we've already made a start on both of those things. And I might take some time out this evening to do some more on it. But I'll see how I feel. What we'll do is we'll add a mesh. It's like a real simple. Can you hear that fucking thumping that's going on upstairs? I doubt you can, but Jesus, you think they're playing bongo drums up there? Yeah, fair enough. Oh, lucky for you. Alright, so I need to make a bunch of things here. Games Press, or I need to come up with it. Top Scott. I'm going to try and remember to call Top Scott from now on. Where do you go for getting the very, very best in hot supermodel? Oh, Jesus. I need those emotes and no, can't hear anything. Yes. What? Okay. So, do you know where to get and use music for live streams? So that not only am I going to not get muted on Twitch, but also when I put it on YouTube, it doesn't get copyrighted there as well. I know it's a question of like royalty-free music, but do you know where to get it, or like where the best one is, and is that the other, or is it you got to bite the bullet and subscribe to some horrible fucking thing? Where does one go? Tell me of your ways, oh wise one. Okay, and what do you recommend? Blog Twitch introduction soundtrack by Twitch, rights cleared. Oh, cool. Is this on the blog or something, or? Shows how much I go on that fucking on that site. Cool. Soundtrack by Twitch Beta. Update as of October 19th. Soundtrack by Twitch Beta is now available for creators worldwide. Download here. What do you mean download? What for? We know how important music is to your creative process and how frustrating it is to understand and navigate the complex evolving music ecosystem. Collection of rights cleared. Eva, are you still here at the moment? This is right up your alley. Soundtrack gives you a curated collection of rights cleared music. Stream worry free, highly curated. Sweet. To get soundtrack into the hands of creators as soon as possible, we are releasing an early version today which is compatible. Yeah, do you trust that we have to down... Says me. Fuck's sake. Alright. Let's give it a go. Let's have a look at what you got to say for yourself. Continue. Audio audio will configure automatically on each launch after a brief global audio pause. What? Streaming. Please close the streaming software to continue your installation. What? Get the fuck out of here. All right. Well, I'll deal with that once I've stopped for the night. Well, that's my Bitcoin mining sorted. Oh, I've missed you, dude. Oh dear. How's the family, by the way? Your wee girl's been messed about on the. Is it a quad bike or an electric bike you got on? I can't remember. Okay. Best of luck to him, man. Hold the phone. What the fuck? When did that happen? I got a wonky shelf. Rotation. Oops. Wait, have I? I've got a wonky shelf. How the hell did that happen? Thank God I thought it was my eyes. Alright, let's see if we can quickly solve this. Alright, so what's the height of that one? Okay. There we go. One of the bonuses of this being like a low poly game, like it's real easy to make just quick adjustments. I don't have to worry about like another 5 edge loops. I can just be like, bloop, bloop, done. Just do what Taylor Wimpy do, make a monkey will to sort it out. Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna trust your eyes on that one. Trust your eyes. I'm gonna trust you on that one, buddy. Whoever that person is. Okay, so let's add some books on there, I think. Pardon me. Pardon me. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting it's all in the right click stuff, isn't it?
To all the ladies in the place.
I think this game will be as good as the Steam game I bought called Dump in the Dark. What the fuck? Yeah, oh, thank God that was my eyes. Just do what Taylor would be. It's one of Scotland's biggest house builders. Oh, okay. Do a monkey will sort it out. I don't think this game will be as good as the... Like I said, I've just bought... Is it Hunted? What? What the fuck is this? Your cheeks will quiver in fear as ghastly ghouls accost your rear. You will gape in horror as you face the dark?
To all the ladies in the place.
How long have you been waiting to show this to me? And like, to enjoy my utter horror
To all the ladies.
of this? Also, why does his butt cheeks look more like cleavage, like breast cleavage? I like how there's like recoil as well. This is ridiculous. I'll save 60%. Oh, well, I can never say no to a bargain. I'll send this to Lucia. She'll be very happy to see it. Pardon me. I thought it would be my next Twitch stream. Mate, I'm 100% gonna follow you just so I can see that and just see how fabulously fucking stupid it is. Sounds good. Oh, Jesus. That went down the wrong way. I bought it. Will be my next stream and back into my normal guise, unless you want more accounts. Mate, I think I can only handle one of you at a time. Whew. Oh, nearly died then. That would have sucked. Align to transform. Random transform? Dear me. Is there just a reflect? Or I could just rotate it, couldn't I? Dead. And then we'll just do the object randomize, but it will be the whoops. Object randomize transform. Very nice. I wonder if we should literally just join these all together. I can't imagine a reason why we need to have them separate, you know? Oh, no. Set origin to geometry. Yeah. Just do the same there as well. Origin to geometry. Sick! That'll do. What time is it now? But that's going to require more coding. Unfortunately, without adding status and circumstance into the equation, I feel all activities will basically be a plus X progress plus Y motivation, where X and Y could be negative. That should be very fast. Right, okie doke. So, now comes the hard part of trying to remember how to rig something in Blender. Ugh. Let's see if there's a basic rigging system in Blender that I can just copy and paste. Skinify rig rigging. What's that? Creates a mesh object from selected bones. Automatic rigging from building block components. Automatic rigging from building block components. So you build a bunch of really basic objects around your character, and then it can make a rig from that. All right, let's try it. All right, so I'm going to quickly close Blender and open it again, because I think you need to after you put add-ons in. Hang on. 1 second. Hang on. Bed, bin, blind, chair, coffee cup, cube. That need to be joined. Shelves. Don't know what these two are. Lower books. Upper books. Let's discuss how to merge all this in the meeting. Yeah. Bed, bin, blinds, chair, coffee cup, desk and PC, door, kitchen 1, dresser, lower books, phone, poster 1, 2, 3, shelves, books, wooden floor. Got duplicate twice, don't know why. Ah, fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Just realised how fucking insane that rig is. Is there an edit mode for that? Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll just... That is a fuck ton of bones. Cool, though. In fact, I don't think we'll even need any of those either. Think about how to make choices more interesting. Suddenly a bunch of new stats pop in, like research material and style skill. Lane, I've just realised you've been sitting in the room almost the entire time.
No, I've just arrived.
Oh, thank God for that. Jesus. I was just like, oh, this is a cool song. I wonder why there's someone's keyboard in the background. Ah, interesting. And then I was just like, What if it's not the music? Anyway, how you doing?
Hmm?
You all good?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You feeling good or bad or what?
No, I'm okay on my side, but I want like the other programmer couldn't make it work because he has an older version of Unity, but it's 2020, but just the previous one, so it's weird.
Right.
And he still didn't tell me if he managed to fix that or not. So I told him to send me at least the files, but I didn't get them yet. So I want to be sure I can either get the files or he can push to the repository.
Right. Okay.
He can also push blindly. Actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, I could ask him to push blindly
Mm-hmm.
because worst case, if there are compile errors, I fix them on my side. But since there are different files, we shouldn't get conflicts.
Fair enough. I'm just in the midst of doing the rigging now. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm hoping I can remember the bare basics. It's also one of the reasons why I wanted to keep the model. Well, I wanted to keep the model relatively simple as well. But anyway, can we just do a mirror? I think we can. Armature mirror set global.
What?
Nope. Hey, bub. You right?
Yeah, sorry, I was cooking.
Yes. How dare you cook?
Mm,
What'd you make?
mm, a Japanese soup.
Oh, sounds fancy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Veggies, tofu, and the miso and soya
Okay, that doesn't sound so bad. You'll
and noodles.
you'll forgive me if I'm not jumping for joy with excitement all about the.
Mhm.
Wait a minute.
You don't know what you are losing, but still, what's our point now?
So. Oh, go on.
So I can
Yep.
yeah. So I can easily add stats and activity can modify them, but there's
Mhm.
no temporization. There's no timing, so it's instant. And I want to add a kind of timeline and be able to plug animations, but it's difficult to do it with what I have. So I'd like to merge this as fast as I can.
Mm.
If, for example, if you have everything in Blender, how we should split and export the different models? Should we keep a room or should we separate furniture and the rest so I can have different objects and areas? But it's also possible to export the room,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can just place triggers at some points inside, even if the meshes are not separate.
What I could do is I could import. I could export the whole room. Sorry. I can export all of the different models, but I can keep all of their like origins the same. So you can.
Okay. Actually, I'm thinking that if we want, for example, animations, I don't know, the chair rotating or stuff like that. So it's easier to have separate models and maybe their own origin. It will be more a hassle to place them,
Yeah.
but it's okay. Because if you make an animation on the chair,
Yep.
you can do that, right? Make an animation just on the chair and export just that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have it, and it will be like easy to I don't know, to check pivot or stuff like that.
Okay.
You could also have an animation with an origin at place, but I think it will be easier because if I move it, yeah, no, it would work in both cases, but yeah, maybe a bit easier for me.
That's fair enough. I could do that.
Or if you just did you download the project?
I have, but I'm not sure if I've set it up correctly.
Just open it. It's just to see if you can open and make your own scene, and then you can pop your elements. Because since you know better the placement of a room, it will be faster for you
Yeah.
to place them correctly than me just looking at a screenshot.
Right. Okay. So I'm just going to save this out now. Right. What have I got?
And
Okay.
with the same matrix, you can even copy paste the coordinates if it's faster.
Okay. So I'm
Or it's
opening.
macOS?
I'm opening the GitHub desktop now. One sec. Okay, so
Okay.
I can see the Global Game Jam current repository.
Yeah.
Where do I have to go from there? Me.
Just clone it. Have you already cloned it?
I think yes, I think so. Hang on a second. So if I go to my documents, I go to Game Jam. Oh no, wait, it's documents, GitHub. Yeah, I've got GG. I've got the 2021 motivation project files in my desktop.
Okay, so first thing is you check. So you go to packages.
Where's that? Sorry, so file.
Do you see your packages folder?
I don't. I've got the GitHub thing open, but I don't see it. In fact, I tell you what. Let me share my screen. Share screen. Screw it. I'll just share. No, wait. Change. Yeah, there we go. The stream's still running. We've just paused the preview to save your resources. Right. So can you see my share screen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So show me the folder.
I can't see it in here, but I can see it in the file explorer.
Are you sharing your Discord window?
Uh,
I can hear my echo. Do you have like Twitch or something open?
I've got Twitch open as well. Oh wait, hang on. Maybe you're listening to.
I don't think that's Twitch though, because I hear the echo in my headphones.
Is this okay or?
No, it's annoying.
Hang on. I'll mute myself and I'll just follow your instruction.
Okay, so oh, I can still hear myself. I check if I have something else on.
You're not watching my Twitch stream, are you?
I muted it, I think, or paused it.
Okay, cool. All right, what's next?
I don't see your file browser. Is it because are you sharing your whole screen or are you just sharing your Discord
I thought it was.
window?
I thought it was doing the whole thing. Hang on. One sec. Share screen.
Well, I couldn't fix the echo, so I'm just typing instructions by text. Okay.
All right.
Ah, wait. Isn't test?
Yeah, we hear you.
Is there echo?
No, not here.
Oh, okay. Okay, so okay, so show we in Explorer?
One sec. I just got to quickly change the window. Change windows. I shouldn't have to keep changing, but yeah, okay. There you go. See it?
Yeah. Okay, open the packages folder.
Yep.
Commons helper. Okay, it's good because sometimes it doesn't initialize the submodules and these are empty. So open it in Unity.
Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. Do I do new project or is there a Unity project in the GitHub folder?
Yeah, so it's Unity project. The idea is to open it directly. Unlike other apps, you do, there's no project file, so you have to actually select the folder, but it's called add on Unity Hub.
Yeah, cool. So documents, GitHub. Do I select GGJ 2021 motivation or
Yes,
okay.
yes, and then you press OK, and it should recognize it. If you double clicked in your inside, or just press OK.
Okay, let's try this. Let's see what happens.
Lucia,
Yes.
can you do the same at the same time?
Let's do it. One moment.
All right, so Unity's just loading now, and it's resolving packages, blah blah blah.
Mm.
In GitHub, it says pull 3 commits from the original remote. Is that you uploading stuff to it?
Yeah, this is your latest changes.
So
But you can do that later.
Oh, okay, cool.
The first commits are very important because it changes structure of projects. It would be too long to reload. But if it's just the last ones, it's okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right, so Unity's just loading now.
Mine too. Mm.
On me. Okay. It's taking some time to resolve packages and it's not even moved. It looks like it's stuck at 5%. I'm hoping it'll be like, it'll do it for 10 minutes, then all of a sudden it'll just go right to the very end. Oh, here we go. No, open projects. Yeah, okay, it's moving now. That's good. Phew. Is Matthias joining us or?
I don't know.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to mute myself for a second, folks.
Right now I'm working on the features. In features, I'm adding game design stuff. So you can check the documents.
Mm.
Right, back. Okay, and Unity has just opened. Hooray!
Woohoo!
Okay, so. Right, what am I doing?
So you can get the latest change first. So you go to your Git clients and pull.
Okay, I can see 2 changed files. Where's that button that says pull? Yeah.
What about Lucia?
I'm waiting to it to finish.
Which one? Git
It's
or
unpacking.
Unity install?
The last one you said, the one you sent, the 2020.1.1f, something like that.
You mean the build?
Do you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean the build. What did you mean? Sorry.
Yeah, Unity. Because
Yeah.
if you can follow the same steps as Sam at the same time, we can gain time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you install Unity?
Lucia?
Did you hear me? I said yes.
Oh, sorry. No, we didn't hear you say yeah.
Ah, right,
Okay.
sorry.
That's all right.
Did you manage to clone the repository?
Sorry?
Did you manage to clone the repository from GitHub?
Ah, yes, yes.
Okay. Well, so can you just do the same thing as Sam at the same time? You just open the project folder of Unity.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me if it's working.
It's working for me.
Okay.
Well, like,
Give it one moment.
yeah. So,
Okay.
so Unity's loaded, but I'm not seeing any assets in the place at all.
Okay. So Sam, you just pulled the last changes, right?
There's 2 changed files, but for some reason it's not letting me pull it. There's no. It says no content changes found. So
It's on your side. If it means it's on your side. I don't know GitHub app. Just show me your screen.
1 sec.
My Unity crashed. What the fuck?
Okay. Which just crashed or error message?
All crashed. Let me just I reboot the computer. Not reboot, sorry. I restart the computer
All right.
because it's full of open shit. Maybe it's just my computer that is saying, "Oh fuck you."
If you use all your RAM, yes. Otherwise, there are many things that could like crash Unity related to a project. VS config and
Do you see my screen there?
yeah.
Cool. So
I know this is local.
I can hit the pull button, but if I do that, it just says pulling origin. Hang on, and then
Oh, so it's yeah. That means you must have latest. Click on package log, Jason.
where?
Oh, you're already on package log, Jason, and no content. So it's it's a dummy change. It means there's no real change. And VS config. Click on VS config. But I guess it's just
Where's that? Sorry, I can't see it.
stuff. Well, above package log JSON. 2 change files. There are 2 change files, VS config and package log JSON.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're currently selecting package log JSON, which is no content change, which means maybe the line has changed something. And VS config, yeah, just both. Okay, so it's just a default file created for Visual Studio. It's just because you're on Windows. You can commit it so it won't know you anymore. You just type in the summary.
Yep.
You don't have write access. I didn't invite you.
Do you want me to create a fork or?
No, you should have direct write access. You have a GitHub account.
Yeah. Do you need the email or the name?
Both work. Anything works.
All right, hang on. I'll type it. It's hang on a sec.
In private, I already got your Gmail, I think.
Yeah, try.
Is it the same?
Yeah, use that Gmail. I think that's it.
I know you didn't send it apparently. Okay, send it again in DM.
1 sec.
Because I sent mine.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. There we are.
Are you CyberSam?
Yes.
Yeah, I hope it will work for you because Waffle said they didn't receive like email or anything, but you should have You should see on GitHub if you're on the GG 2021 repository. You should see a notification in the top bar, and if you go to your Gmail, you should also see a message.
I'll just try closing it and then reopening it again. 1 second. But I'll check my email too. 1 second. Okay. View invitation. Accept invitation.
Yeah, it's written. It's not pending anymore. Yeah, so it's just they don't complain when you try to push. So now these are dummy changes, but it's just to demonstrate.
1 sec. I just got to find GitHub and open it again. Where the fuck have I put it?
Can you share the screen so I can see?
That's weird. On my GitHub, it still says commit to master, but it won't let me do it. Maybe I have to log out and log in again.
What's wrong?
On my GitHub, it says I can't commit to master still, even though I've.
Oh yeah, but when you push, they will check. They will authenticate and see it's fine. So don't worry. And you should be able to commit locally anyway.
Yeah, it won't let me do it yet. Hang on, let me see if I can log out and log in again.
But yeah, your Git client needs to be using your GitHub account though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't know you have permissions.
GitHub desktop. Oh, there we go. Yeah, commit to master. I've got it now. So what? So do I just commit to master now? Yeah.
Yeah. Just in summary. So yeah, summary should explain the changes, but in your case, it's like automatic changes on Windows. I guess it's mostly because you reopen the project on Windows for first time.
Auto changes by Windows. Commit to master. Here we go.
Now we can try to push.
Right, it's just done it.
Okay, I pull. I don't see anything. Did you just commit maybe?
Yeah, it says it said committed just now.
Okay, but commit is local. It's so Git is a distributed system, so everybody can have a version on their own computer.
Okay.
Of a repository. But 90% is common because we got it from GitHub.
Okay, so it's saying push commits to the origin remote. You have.
Yes, this is what you should do.
Okay, push origin. Here we go. So I'm really scared because I don't want to like do something and then everything gets deleted by accident. Like no.
So now I got it.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, they don't even show the changes on package.
All right. Cool.
Log because it wasn't a real change. It was nothing. So I can see VS config.
Okay.
And that's it. A file like that, we could also ignore it. So if you start seeing weird files, show me first, and maybe you can add it to the .gitignore file at the root of the project, and it will just have git ignore them. But right now I'm ignoring most of the important files of Unity, so we don't, for example, submit cache or stuff like that.
Okay.
That would be very heavy and not useful.
Right.
And change every time.
Okay. So when I want to add my models into this project, which folder does it need to live in? In the assets folder.
So the only need for Unity is assets, and the rest is convention.
Right.
So for convention, we can pick 3D or models or meshes. You can add meshes folder nearby materials.
What, in the assets folder? Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can categorize as you want. For example, room, or I think there will be only 3D models in room because title screen will probably be 2D.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have many assets of a certain type, then you can use the subfolder and all. However, once you've imported them in Unity, it will create a ghost file, a .meta file,
Yeah.
and you'll have to move them together with the original file, or you have to move the assets inside Unity, because Unity will detect it and move the meta file at the same time. This is the only condition, so you can safely move files and they will still be recognized by the engine,
Okay.
and the scene won't change, won't break.
All right. So I've just added 3 folders to the asset thing, and it's just shown up on my GitHub. So I could do. Do you want me to commit to master now?
Yeah, you can commit and push, or you can just commit, do some work, test, and when you think everything's fine, push.
Okay.
So the first thing I would like to do now is actually create a proto scene for you,
Okay.
which will probably become the final scene because it will be the one with all the assets. But technically, each of us has actually a prototype scene, and then we merge it. So in assets scenes folder,
Yep.
you can see proto game loop.
Yep.
So this is the prototype for code. And then you can create your own proto room or something like that. And when you're inside, you can start importing meshes and testing them. First thing you will have to check is scaling.
Mm-hmm.
You will quickly see if everything is multiplied by 10 or 100. And either then you can change the scale setting in Blender, or you can do it on the properties of in the import properties of each mesh.
Right. Okay.
But I'll let you do this, and yeah, then you can tell me
So when
what it is or show your screen.
okay, so I've got a TMP importer message come up in Unity. Do you know what that is?
Yes, you should install TMP essentials, but not examples.
Okay. Import TMP essentials. Just click that. Okay, that's done. I'm just closing the other window now. Done. All right. So, in terms of scale, should I try and make the room fit inside of the white box, the giant white box where it's got the UI elements in it?
No, the UI is on a different plane. If you like, it's represented the same space, but it's not. There's no relationship. It's just how the scene is showing things.
Okay, cool.
So you just have to make the room 1 meter, which is the grid in Unity, match 1 meter in reality. It's just so physics is not completely crazy.
Right. Okay.
You have to get the right order of magnitude, basically. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see that 1 meter is 1 meter, then it's all good.
Right. Okay. So.
For the rest, you know how to, how to import stuff anyway and drag them, right?
Not particularly. I haven't used Unity for a little while, but is it? Can I just drag and drop it into the files I export from Blender? Can I drag and drop them into the folders?
Yeah, you can do anything. You can copy them in the folder.
Yep.
In a file browser.
Mm-hmm.
Open Unity and refresh. By default, you're in auto refresh. If you disable the auto refresh, you have to press Ctrl R. And then you will see the files appear. Unity will create .meta files at that time.
Yeah.
And you will see them in the project browser, which is actually an assets browser.
Yeah.
And then from here, you should check import settings. But also the best is to actually check them in the real scene. That you can do by dragging and dropping in either the hierarchy view or the scene view.
Right. Okay.
Hierarchy view is better if you want to place the objects under a certain parent, which you probably start doing when you get more objects. For example, the chair will be in the room, or the cup of coffee will be on top of a desk. Just so when you move the desk, the cup of coffee moves with the desk.
Right. Okay.
There's a hierarchy system basically as what you're doing in 3D, but it will be split because you will export the mesh separately.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, if you prefer like placing objects visually and then parenting them, you drag and drop into the scene view.
Right.
And when you're satisfied, you can then go back to the hierarchy view, because when you drag in the scene view, I think it always goes directly into the root, which may not be convenient. And then in the hierarchy view, you move them under a power that you want, and this will preserve their world's position.
Okie dokie.
And then, yeah, you can check on the net if you need more info on the transform tool. It's kind of standard 3D transform tool.
Hmm.
But I think in the latest version there is the universal tool. Yeah. At the top left there are the list of all tools, which are mapped to Q, W, E, R, T, Y, and QWERTY. And it's just in a recent version of Unity they added the universal tool, and it's mapped to Y, but it's just a combination of position, translation, rotation, and stuff.
Right.
It's just to help you place objects. Then there is snapping. You can also see toggle grid snapping on and off with a magnet icon. But I don't know if your objects are really placed. Like, I guess you prefer just placing them organically.
Yeah, probably. I'll probably go for that.
And then, however, there is vertex snapping, which may be useful for a cup of coffee, for example.
Yeah.
So you hold V for vertex snapping.
Okay.
Can't remember how it was in Blender, but you basically these are the equivalents. And that's it. You can, if you need more help, ask me or search for like Unity Editor transform tool.
Okay.
And basically that's yeah, most important point. So if you place your pivots where you would naturally do it for individual objects, it may be easier, because if you look at the top left bar, there's also pivot and global. And basically, if you toggle this, you can show either the center of geometric center of the object or a pivot. And so, for example, if a cup of the bottom of a cup of coffee is a pivot, then it's easier for you to place it just on the desk. I don't know, by using V, for example, and putting it on the corner of the desk and then translating it. Otherwise, if you can use 3D editor, it should be. I think you will find the equivalents quite easily.
All right. Cool. Okay, so GZ. I'm just moving. I'm just trying to make sure that the scales are right in Blender now. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
So Lucia, are you back?
Yes, but it crashes again.
Okay, so when it crashes several times, it's either project setup or cache, temporary files, or layouts. So did you open this particular Unity recently? Or is it the first time you open it?
No, I did it. It's the first time now.
Okay. Can you check a folder just like Sam did? Packages, commands, editor.
Okay.
So do you see packages?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see commands editor?
Yes.
Is there something inside?
No.
Okay, so the submodule haven't been initialized. What did you use to clone the repository?
What do you mean with what did I use?
Why you downloaded the repository? You cloned it, right? How did you do?
No, I didn't clone it.
You downloaded it then from website?
Yes.
Okay, so apparently when you download from GitHub, they don't give you submodules, which are basically other repositories inside your repository.
Okay.
So it's a bit annoying because you will have to download them.
So I have to do it again, basically. I have to download it again.
Yeah, but this time you should clone it, because it will, if you give you the mapping to the repository, which allow you to get the latest changes and also to push your changes.
Okay.
And hopefully it will also give you reference to the submodules. I think this is what's missing here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Okay, I download it again and
no.
clone.
You
No?
need to clone it with Git or a graphical interface that uses Git, like Player One did. So ça, Sam, you used GitHub, the official app from GitHub. Let's see. Basically, what you will be using is a Git client,
Mm-hmm.
and there are many. But I guess the GitHub desktop is easy to use. I just directly send you to it.
Okay.
So I send the link on the room.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a graphical way to see all the changes you do in Git, because originally it was a command line, but then if you don't know the command line by heart, it's difficult. You have to do it with a terminal.
I don't know a fuck about this shit.
So that's why. So basically, they created GUI. It's very useful for artists, but I also use it because even if I have a terminal, if I just things that are too long to type, or I forget some options, or they're just like nice coloring, I don't know, on the differences.
I don't understand anything about this thing. Do you think it's important for me to have Unity in this moment?
Yeah,
You
well,
would have to teach me every little thingy
yeah,
to.
but this is a GitHub desktop is really like, I think it's simple. I mean, I haven't been using it because it was not too good at the time, but it was simple, that's for sure. And I think they kept that because I see, yeah, I just checking the interface. Yeah, they streamline it, so I think it will be nice for artists. So just download it.
Okay, so I have to do it on GitHub, right? I just download it again from the website.
Yes. So you can use any Git clients, but GitHub, which also hosts our repository,
I
made
don't
their
know
own
what
clients.
I don't know what GitHub is.
GitHub is a platform where we host our repository.
Okay.
And really, this is just one platform, but it's
Okay,
it's
so
the
I
biggest
have to
open source
download
platform.
the GitHub, right?
No, the GitHub is not a desktop application, but this
Okay.
thing, GitHub desktop, is the Git client that GitHub created, because obviously there are many users using Git who need to clone repositories, and so they made their own application.
Okay.
So GitHub is just one of many platforms hosting Git repositories. GitHub
Perfect.
Desktop is one of many Git clients that you can use to clone a repository. But if you're a beginner, using GitHub plus GitHub Desktop is a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
And later, when you complain, you can start using other stuff. But for now, I think it's really good. So, are you downloading it?
I didn't understand. Where do I have to download the Unity?
It's just a big button. I send a.
GitHub or on the? Okay, perfect. Sorry.
So yeah, and the link just a big button.
On our chat, right?
Mm.
One
Yeah.
moment. I have to open Discord on my computer. One moment. Discord. I don't have the brain today. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I might have to redo the rig again, but let's see how it scales down. I'm in the process.
Okay.
Oh, go on. Sorry.
In the meantime, just continue writing design stuff.
Okay. It seems to look all right. Okay.
Jam room 4. GitHub.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Download. Yes.
Start making some very basic exports. Export.
Okay, 10 seconds, it's downloading it. In the same time, I send you the music until now, what I did.
Sounds good.
On the drive?
Okay, on the drive.
Yeah, yeah. Stick it in the Google Drive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just because it will take time before you set up Git apparently. So
Mm.
when you're done, you'll be able to also set it, push it directly on Git. But for now, just put it on a drive, create some audio or music folder.
Good. Yes, I create directly the folder. So, drive. Bum, bum, bum. Global Game Jam. Open.
I'm thinking if I was wondering how to express quality. If I should just have a gauge that takes quality into account, or I just forget about it completely, and quality is the same as quantity. That means if quality is low, the progress gauge just increases more slowly. Because it's hard for me to represent it easily for a player.
Yeah.
I could have a gauge that shows which chunk are of good quality or bad quality, but then you see a gauge made of many small gauges, and it's hard to read. It's like when you read partition, like your disk partition on Windows, and say what's that chunk? What does it mean? So if it was just chapters, for example, 3 chapters or 5 chapters with one quality, it would be easier.
Yeah.
Possibility. Or as I said, I could have like quantity is quality. So basically, if you don't do something good, your editor just says no, and basically it's like you're still at halfway through a chapter.
But maybe it's better to do like less chapters, because if we do too much, probably we could crash everything. I prefer to focus on the quality, even if obviously it will be a low quality. Let's keep it just simple.
Yeah, but the thing is, right now, if you check my demo, is like there are no interesting choices. So the question is how much can I add while keeping it simple and feasible, but reaching the minimum amount of interaction to have interesting choices.
Okay.
So you said you would have like few chapters or no chapter system at all?
Few chapters, like 3 maximum, 2 or 3.
Okay, because in
Something
terms of
like that.
programming, it doesn't change me that I have 3 or 12 chapters, but in terms of perception of a player, it's very different because they may get lost if you add too many. Okay, so I try. So what do you think about quality system? Should I consider quality like average quality or total quality or quality per chapter?
I would say quality per chapter.
What do you mean when you say quality? As in like the how it looks, or
yeah.
quality per yeah, let's do quality per quality per chapter, I'd say.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I uploaded the music. If you want to listen to it, and it's just the start of the skeleton of the music. I will add something.
Oh yeah.
And I think
see
it's
it.
the motivated chill.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lo-fi song. I'm creating something really in the mood of simple things.
Check this out.
Yeah. So get the fuck hoob.
Okay. So there are a few loops and then it stops.
Yes, but I will continue to develop it a little
Okay.
before like 1 other minute, probably 1 minute and a half.
I'm checking the waveform and I see there are silence which make it easy to cut. So it shouldn't be a
Yeah.
problem to loop. However, when I loop, I will still rather take the OG just in case. Because they are
Okay.
silent, it's not as critical. But I know in MP3 I tried to loop them and I got the pop because it wasn't exactly.
Yeah, it's not exactly silent. It's like a rain
Okay.
sound,
Okay.
but it's so low that it shouldn't do the pop when you look.
Okay.
So it should be fine. In any case, you let me know, or I will see it on the game directly,
Okay.
and I can add the silence without any problem.
Okay.
Really.
So just for a final version, I like a NOG export.
Mm-hmm.
And just hints on the like BPM, intro, and loop times. So
Yes,
it's easier for me to cut.
shall I put it on the title of the song so you have everything there?
No, it will be a bit too long, but you can put it in a Google Doc, like
Okay.
features, but you just
So
name it
you need,
audio.
sorry, let me just write it down. You need BPM and
So, wait. So export Ogvobis metadata BPM intro and time. Well, just say loop starts time. First loop and time.
okay.
Yeah, and loop duration if you want, I can deduce it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the second loop I can also compute it, but you can also put the second loop. Yeah, you can put second loop and time. But once I have those two data, I can compute the rest. I used to have a thing in Unity to loop things more easily, and with that, I'm not sure. Because I can set the time to something manually. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I see if I can make it. Worst case, it will.
Worst case scenario, I can give you like a 10 minutes track with with all the music looped by me. And
Yeah,
I
but
think
that
10
gets
minutes is
quickly
fine.
big on the assets.
Mm.
I think it will just stop and start with the intro, which will be. It's fine. It's just I
Okay.
haven't been using a proper loop for a long time.
Okay.
And what do we have?
So GitHub has been installed. Now, sign in.
Hi, I'm sorry.
There he is.
Hi. So
Uh,
we managed to. What was the issue? Oh yeah, there was an error when you started Unity.
Yeah, it was still doing the errors.
So just in case, can you send like a zip of the files on the drive, for example, or you need
I put a package on Drive right now.
okay.
So we'll call that chain. I'm just in the process of exporting all of the environment models now. Now I'm seeing those on the file explorer. When I go to the GitHub folder, I'm seeing those special meta files that you were talking about. What do you want me to do with those again?
If you move A, you should move a.meta at the same time.
Hang on a sec. Let me
That's all.
wait a sec. So
The easiest is to move a file inside Unity because it will show you one file, but you actually be dragging two files. But if you have to move them in file browser because it's a complex operation, for example,
Can you hear me, guys?
yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
So
I crashed.
yeah, sorry. So Lane, just one quick question. So if I drag if I make the FBX file in Blender, then I drag it. Matthias, can you like I could hear you like breathing and moving around on the mic. Are you able to like lower it a bit or?
What?
Sorry, we can like hit like I think your mic's really. Actually, hang on. I think I could just reduce the noise on my side. One sec. So
Yeah, you can do it.
yeah, done. Right. So Lane, if I move a file, an FBX file from
Mm.
so if I've got Unity open and I just drag the file into the meshes folder in the Unity app, does it auto create the meta file so I don't have to move anything else?
Yeah, if you do it in the Unity, it will detect and import and do everything.
Okay, cool. So that's what I'll
If you
do.
do it in the if you do it in the folder, then next time you click Unity and it refreshes the assets, it will do it.
Okay, that's fine.
That's the only difference.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do it repeatedly with many files, it's easier to do with file browser because it won't freeze if you want.
Oh, okay, got it.
But you can also disable auto refresh in Unity if you don't want it to
Okay.
to do it every time.
Okay, so have I just done the chair? I've just done the chair. Good.
Okay, so I've imported the package. So it's menu, right? Okay. And then sample scene, right?
Yeah. Right there.
Damn. Yeah, I don't have a material, so it's all pink. You remember what materials you used?
No.
Just default one, something white. Okay, I just. It's missing. If you open it in Unity, what do you see for the name of material?
Do you want me to open on my Unity so you can
Yeah,
see?
yeah.
Okay.
I try to copy it.
I'm opening.
Set origin to geometry. Do you know what? I think I might actually just export that. Okay, export FBX.
Guys, I'm closing here for a while because I'm in near to the burnout.
Yeah, fair enough. So, okay. Did you? Yeah, you've that music's been uploaded to Google Drive. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love the music, by the way. It's really good.
Thanks. Thanks, babe.
Sorry, Darren.
Okay, let me know in the chat when will it be the next call, and I will properly download and install Unity in the same time, watching two proper tutorials on YouTube so I don't do mistakes. Okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. I'll catch you later then, babe.
Catch
Yeah,
you
see
later,
ya.
bye.
Bye.
Here. It
Yeah.
opened.
You're streaming?
Yeah. So this is the menu scene.
So first thing, I noticed there should be a menu manager. Where is it? Ah, it's on the canvas. Okay.
Yeah, it's on canvas, and the script of the menu manager is here too.
Okay.
So we got this menu that is the main menu, and there's the credits menu that I didn't did, but the coding is already working. If I click to go to the credits, it'll disappear
Okay.
the main menu, but I still don't have the credit scene. So if I click on play and if I click here, he'll go to the PC, and then when he got there, we'll open the options of the actions to do there.
Okay.
Same thing when I go to bed, and then the options will appear. Just one little
Okay.
bug that because it is not disappearing until I click there again, and then they disappear.
Okay.
If I click again, they
Uh,
disappear.
so I was wondering if we should not show immediately the command pop-up for activity, and either the character should should start working as the command pop-up shows, or then it should start to work after we confirm an action. But then there'd be some lag, so I'm not sure. That's why the first time I thought about warping the character, it was to get that to activity, but I don't know. Or it could be part of the animation because the action will take some
Uh-huh.
time anyway. So maybe
Yeah.
while the action is the gauge is being filled, I don't know, just for player feedback, the character could move and start working. But anyway, I can adapt this. I need to fix the material thing first because I can't see anything right now. So I go to the sample scene.
Sample scene.
Yeah,
And
so I see a default material, and it's all pink, but I guess you have something else.
what?
Where the default material just it prevents me from seeing.
Oh,
So can you just click on the wall or anything, just so I see?
the scripts like
Oh
this.
yeah, it was no default material. I see below. Just click on it. I'm wondering why it's gray on your version. Mesh render, materials, default material.
Mesh render
Yeah,
material.
default
So it's
material.
here.
Okay, so it's the built-in one. Ah, I'm not sure why. Okay, I just put some dummy material. It doesn't really matter because Sam will make the room with the new assets anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So I continue and check if there are other things that change with the version upgrade.
I didn't understand because I when I opened your version that I cloned, like 80 errors, and I don't know how to solve any of them. It's inside of the scripts, but I think that's because the
Uh,
version that I'm using.
yeah, because it was definitely package error and Unfortunately, we can do a lot about that. But I'm surprised that there is an incompatibility between those two versions of Unity, which are very close.
There's just some scripts. I can explain them to you if you want to, as you cannot open them in your Unity.
Yeah. So right now I'm just using. I'm just making it work basically.
Okay.
Using the new input system. Okay, so there are no errors anymore now. But my mouse is not detected. I think it's because it's a new input system I'm using. So yeah, if you show me the script, I'd be able to spot. So which object should I check?
This is the player.
Okay.
So you need to pass the PC game object and the bad game object, and once you start the scene, if you click there, the can move variable will be active, and then he'll detect if you're going to PC or if you're going to bed. You go there, and he checks if you got there, and if you got there, then he'll show the actions to go. Here is the action scripts, the interactions. Basically, to you pass the PC interactions, the bad interactions to here, and it'll check if the is on bad or is on PC is active, and if it is, he'll show the the interactions here. It uses the player controller class inside here. So
Okay. Oh yeah, how do you do detection? When you click,
it's here.
is
Here
it a
it is.
custom mouse recast or is it
On mouse
just?
enter and mouse exit. And
But
if
it wasn't clicking.
yeah, if you're with the mouse in and you clicked, then he'll change the variable.
Ah, yeah. Okay, okay. 'Cause I think there's also an event on mouse. What is it? On pointer click or something? Which works with everything that has a volume or like a trigger area. So
Yeah.
okay, I see that. But currently on mouse center is placed on what? What's the volume exactly? Is it
What?
a cube? Uh,
This inside the
this
script
is a
you
box.
have the box.
Okay, so it's a
Yes.
box collider on that box that I can see. Okay,
Here is a capsule collider. Here's a box.
okay,
Here's a box too.
okay. So did you see my command menu? Yeah, I'm just yeah, on the jam room 4. If you go up a little, you'll see a GIF.
Here?
Yeah,
Oh, here.
yeah. So this is what I will plug basically. I like your presentation, like with wheel style presentation. Right now I have a linear one, vertical layout
Mm-hmm.
with it and white. So yeah, I'd like to keep this, but I'm not sure how to do because basically what I'm doing now is it's dynamic, and I'm generating the commands because I don't know how many I will have in advance. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, worst case, what I can do is instead of using vertical layout, like placing like 3 buttons, 4, and then put the other one somewhere else, and I mean, yeah, it's fine as long as we won't have more than 4 actions. It should be fine. I guess I could just place them manually once I know the layout better. Yeah, and otherwise, I already handled the fact that I open and close the command pop-up. I also have a close button, which is an extraction. I'm not really sure about this in terms of design. If it's good to
Uh-huh.
have a close button, or I should just close it when the player clicks elsewhere. I don't know what other people think. Sam?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, mate. I'm gonna leave it up to you, like in terms of wisdom,
Mm.
because you know way more about it than I do. Put it that way.
Okay, well, I guess I integrate it in your 3D scene and then I see better how it feels.
Okay. All right. So I've moved all of this, all of the. I've moved all of the. Come on, Sam. Use your words. Thanks, Game Dev. Appreciate it. So I've moved all of the Blender assets from. I've exported it to FBXs and I've just put them into the Unity folder.
Okay.
The only thing, well, yeah. So one of the things I still have to do is make a rig for the character and make him move about, but I can have a go at doing that tonight.
Okay.
I think the only thing that's it. So if I want to start placing the assets into the Unity scene now, do I do it in that prototype game loop scene or in a different one?
No, yeah, do it in your own scene.
Okay.
What do you have right now? Did you just export or do you have something in Unity?
I've just opened up the I've just all I've done is just added the project to Unity and then it just opened that. I haven't done anything else apart from that.
Okay.
Oh, I get
So
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
make your own scene. Put some. First, you can just put some items, commit and push, check if everything is right, and I also pull
Okay.
and see. And once it's done, then you can actually work on the scene,
Okay.
and you won't have conflicts because you'll be on your own scene.
All right. Let's just check this GitHub then. So it's added meshes, FBXs, and meta files as well. Board and renderer asset stuff. Okay. JST basic character and environment assets. So I can commit that to master and I'm going to push. 1 second. It's just committing it all now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you have.
So, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to click push to origin.
Okay. So Matthias, I check your script. Yeah, I see nothing. Like I understand how they're working and all. There's nothing plugged to the button, right? To the actions button.
Right, there's no active actions when you
Okay.
click the buttons.
So that's good because I already have my callbacks basically. They're already
Okay, great.
set it to what I call activities. Okay. I have to think about also the canvas, if we keep word space or we make them flat. Okay, I think I just wait a little for Sam's room and see how it looks.
All right, I'm just going to place the environment stuff in now. Start with the.
So Matthias, you won't be able to. You think you will have time tomorrow to do something or not?
I think I have time by the morning
Okay.
until like 12 a.m. But after this, I'll have to go.
Okay. It's difficult because I would need to have you work on something you can do independently. So script you can send me easily, so we don't have because you can make it work with the latest version right now.
What
Thinking.
do
Yeah.
what do you still need to do?
Well, the credits and options, but so I'm thinking if it's really worth it because like credits is more data. You see, just like placing the text and all. And options, I don't know if it's worth you working on options tomorrow from scratch because we won't have much time, and I guess there's some like pre-made templates of some code I can get for previous projects because it's always the same thing basically. Like enabling full screen and that kind of thing. So and
Okay.
probably the core systems is that they're not ready yet. I'm checking the feature list to see.
Yeah, I'm trying to found them, but
Okay, I see the animations, which I need not related to what I'm doing, so there won't be conflicts. You know how to plug animations?
Yeah, I know how to turn them. Like when
Okay.
you click on the to go to the PC and then we'll turn on the animation of walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to do it.
Okay. So the difficulty now is when assets are not ready. It's difficult basically to test. Right? You have to have a dummy animation asset and make it play. So yeah, I don't know how you feel about that. It's in terms of coding, like you can have. You see the animator controller?
What?
The animator controller is the thing that it's a state machine that decides which animation is played.
Yeah.
Um, so we could work on an animation controller without having the animation, because the advantage of this is you visualize the state and conditions,
Mm-hmm.
and even
And
where
I
there's
can
no
code
animation.
it too without the animation, actually.
Yes, you can, because you can debug it thanks to
Yeah.
the animator panel. However, what I'm not sure is how if we really need for which character or piece of furniture we will actually need animations, because if in the end there's no animation, we also lost time making controller for nothing. So maybe I don't know, maybe check with Sam if he thinks some which objects I know we need animations, or what animations a character will need, and then you can create the state machine from that. Hmm.
I'm just trying to think how many things need to. So the only thing I'm actually planning to make physical animations for is just the character. Everything else will just be like it's a coffee cup, like, and I'll just like it doesn't. I don't think it needs to be animated, but it does need to be moved. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but it's okay. So that could be used as animation. Because if you don't have an animation, the alternative is use like a twin,
Mm.
and I have a start position and end position, which is also a possibility. Well, the good thing is like we don't need to create new data. The bad thing is I have to do it basically, so it will take time on my development. Unless Matthias, you manage to do the simple animation, it's also a possibility directly with either simple code or very simple animation, like just moving position, stuff like that. Because in this case, you don't have to animate a skeleton, so it's also possible to do from Unity. It will be half code and half yeah,
I
moving
can make
stuff
the animator
in the
just like this, and then when you got the animations, you just throw them here, and it should be working.
Okay. So we need to decide where to put animation. So, Sam, where do you think we would need animations in both sense? That means it could be just translation, but on which object basically Matthias would have to add an animator controller?
So I think the things that will move around are going to be the character, obviously. There's a bin, there's a mobile phone, and there's a coffee cup. And I think that's the only things that have to move.
Oh, why is the bin moving? I have putting the garbage out.
Yeah, like, what I could do is I could just put the character in different poses to make it look like he's doing something, but it doesn't actually have to move just yet. So I could just put the character into the right poses, if that helps.
Okay. So in this case, if you can make a list of those poses that Matthias will translate it to states,
Okay.
and then we will find out animation parameters. I don't think you have to think about that, but on code side, we can think about just what parameters to use.
Yeah.
It could be just one value per animation. Or...
Yeah. I've just I've just thought of a question. Right. When I'm exporting stuff from Blender to FBX, the in Blender I export it from the front view, so everything, so like the character faces the front camera. But when I
Oh yeah.
when I import it into Unity, it
Hmm.
I don't know if it's backwards or not. How do I know?
You put it on. So you drag it into Unity Scene View, and then you click on it, and you make sure that you have
Right.
global. Yeah, that you no local. Sorry. So there's a pivot in global at the top,
Yep.
top left, and you would click on it. I think it's local that you want,
Right.
and then you check the red arrow, which is X basically, and you see if it's facing front.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. Because there are different conventions, and I'm not sure with Unreal.
What's it going to do to the code if it's wrong? Is it going to completely break everything?
Well, no, the character will look like he's always he's walking sideways while looking to the left.
Well, if it's Animal Crossing,
So
yeah.
worst case, I put the mesh into a child of its own, and then I rotate it by 90.
Okay.
Right.
Fair enough.
But in general, you'll see it because you have all the other furniture,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what the face is basically.
Yep.
So it looks like the convention is blue because I say that Z is forward. Oh yeah, okay. So it should be blue, and actually red should be white. So you should expect blue to be seen on the front of the furniture.
Oh,
If it's wrong, you can go to Blender and try to do -ZX. But I mean, I have a file, I have a document somewhere that says how to do it because I always mess up. And there was a bug in the last version. It was always wrong. I think the new version it should be fixed. But if it's still wrong, it doesn't matter. Like if you can't have them actually turn like you want, as you want, the most important is that it's consistent. So if you
yeah.
realize, for example, the convention is that red, so X is forward. It doesn't matter. Say, okay, then I put X forward for everything.
Yeah. Okay. So
The only thing is,
Yep.
yeah, the only thing is in code we have a vector called forward, and I think it's Z, so it's, and this is the only place where the convention actually applies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what they've done. They've got X, Y, and then Z.
Yeah. This is so. So what we call forward is Z. But for example, I'm checking at Matthias' rooms now, and when you put a cube or something, the desktop facing is Z, so
Well,
the blue arrow.
So when I move an object into the room, the only thing I've got to do is rotate it to the right 90 degrees. That's it, though. They're all the same. Put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I think right now if you do it, it would probably be okay. Can you show me what it gives?
1 second. Let me quickly share screens. Actually, if you go on my Twitch page, you'll be able to see. Oh no, wait, you won't be able to see it. Oops.
And otherwise, yeah. For the animation, you can work on another doc, maybe. I'm checking 3D assets list. Oh, you can put that in 3D assets list because there's almost nothing.
I'm just moving stuff around now. If you go to my Twitch channel, you'll be able to see it straight away.
Okay.
It's in the chat, or I can stream it to Discord, wherever you like.
I'm not sure if I see the presence or just say something.
Hello. Say something.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm seeing the last time.
Yep. So.
But that's annoying because now I have the echo. So it seems to be coming from Twitch, but it's weird because I had it before and it was paused basically.
Yeah. So if you mute the Twitch player, it should be like relatively okay. But so yeah,
Okay.
right now in Unity, I'm just adding all of these different assets in at the moment. So if I grab this dresser, if I click and drag it, the only thing I've got to do is, you see, I've just got to rotate it 90 degrees. I think that's anti-clockwise. Yeah, anti-clockwise. Then I can just quickly move that into position.
Oh wait. What? The arrow is up?
No, in this one, I think Z is to go that way. Yeah, you see?
Strange. It's more like an Unreal convention now. Well, I mean, it's fine as long as it's consistent, but I'm surprised because What did you put in Blender export settings?
What it usually is. Hang on, let me quickly switch back to it. So Blender, it's what it was before. Hang on. So character export. Character. Forward minus Z. Wait, what? So what do we want that to say? Where it says forward.
I don't see some parts of the screen because of the
crap,
logo.
yeah,
So I'm not really
that's
sure.
right. Hang on, I'll see if I can send you a print screen. So, checking the bottom right of this screenshot I'm about to send in Discord. So, jam room 4. There we go. In the bottom right, you'll see like a bunch of the transform settings, and it says forward minus Z is forward, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes, it's the one I use, but it doesn't work. Let me check my notes.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Okay. Anyway, so we'll do that. Let's get back to Unity real quick. Mouse gosh. Okay. That's the last few things. So we need to do the dress. That's done. The poster. You see, I think this is why we should be worshipped like time lords and gods. Like, we're able to make sense of time and space in 3D worlds. You know?
I'm sure I had this issue many times, and I wrote the doc about how to make it right, and I'm not sure where it is now.
Well, does it need to be fixed? That's the question. Because if it does, I can re-export it again. It's not taking too long to assemble this scene.
Well, but I don't have a better idea. That's the thing.
Fair enough.
What I found weird is like if you check your rotation, I don't see in Unity what is the rotation. It's rotated on some axis by 90, I guess.
Yeah, so it's minus 90. X is minus 90 and Z is 90. So if we
Yeah, it may become annoying if we, for example, I reset it and then it's lying down.
so what happens?
It's okay as long as we edit it visually.
Hang on. So if this chair, I've set the rotations to 0 now.
Yeah.
So knowing that, what we need it to do is to be rotated that way and that way. So Z is forward. We don't want minus Z forward, do we? What's happening with
Did you check experimental apply transform? Huh. I'm watching a video and they do the same basically, but it works. Sometimes I click apply transform experimental and it works.
Oh, should I try doing apply transform in Unity? Would that work? Or does it not work?
No, in Blender.
In Blender.
On the export window. But I'm watching this video and they say no, it's actually good. Here.
Okay, so all right, last thing we need to do is find.
I'm sending the video, but they're doing the same thing as you're doing, and the house is fine. Minus Z forward and Y up.
I mean, to be honest, it's just the default of Blender. I haven't changed anything. Not that I know of, anyway. I'll hold the phone. Those have got flip normals. How dare you?
Oh wait, he's using this. Why? Let me check.
Me, sorry.
Ah no, the house was okay. He had the same issue with 90. So the second time he actually checks experiment to apply transform. And now There's no rotation. Okay, so try it. I say it's experimental, but I've been using it since I've been exporting to Unity.
You got a video to that?
Yeah. Well, it's the wrong time, but but anyway, you've seen it. So just is this in the export window?
What, on Blender?
Yep.
Okay, exports, FBX. Right. What are the settings?
So. Oh. Yeah. So this. Did you check it?
1 second. Oh, okay, how to export Blender 2020. Here we go.
The problem is all your objects will now be
Reset. So make.
they'll be lying.
So
you'll have to reset rotation after that.
okay, so that's fine. Up, and then apply unit and apply transformation. What did it say about forward? Did it say -Z? Oh, I can watch myself. Hang on.
No, they keep it the same.
Okay.
It's because basically they have some metadata, I think, that it should be like this, but Unity ignores them, so we lose this.
Okay.
So we have to apply it inside the object, but just at export time.
All right. So I've just made another version. Let's try that. Character, File Explorer.
So otherwise, Matthias, yeah. So about the animations, do you see on the drive the 3D asset doc?
Drive
No, it's
3D assets.
not. Yeah.
Oh, damn
No,
it.
it's not this. Not a folder. Sorry.
Fuck.
Strange.
It's not done it. Done it right. That's weird.
Okay, I don't see it. It doesn't matter. Okay, anyway. Yeah, what's going on, Sam?
So I just tried importing it, but it's done it exactly the same as it already was. So it's not made a difference. It's still pulled it in the wrong way.
Yeah, but what's a rotation?
I set up to what it is on Discord. I literally just followed. So up is Y up, and then apply unit and apply. Oh, I haven't got.
Yeah, but what's the rotation angle in Unity?
1 second. Ah. That's weird. It seems to have forgotten it now. Now it's all saying 0, 0, and now it's facing the right way. Or do I have to check it?
And that time?
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to finish with the animation, so Matthias can know what to do. So Sam, can you make
I've
just, I don't know, a doc with the animations you think you need,
yeah.
like per entity and and the different states, basically, well, animation states that you need.
Okay.
And then Matthias, you'll be able to just create animator controllers for each and have scripts for them. So I'm not exactly sure how we will plug them. So for now, you can create public methods that will set the animator parameters
Mhm.
correctly. And then I just call these methods and plug them when I need to.
Okay.
Okay.
What I think I should do first is, instead of making the animations, if I just make the poses, so it literally.
Oh yeah.
So I'll make the poses first, and then if there's time, I'll actually make the animations themselves.
Yeah,
but
we can have an animation with one frame.
yeah.
Anyway.
Mhm.
Sure, I'm forgetting something important. Well, there's music, but I can plug it quite fast.
Yeah.
There is exit. Okay. So another thing we could do is having just like an exit menu, like an overlay that appears when you press escape. So we can just go back to the title screen. I don't know, something like that.
Hmm.
So Matthias, you said you would have 2 hours basically
2 hours
between the 10 and 12. You said.
that I'm going to work.
Yeah, yeah. You said tomorrow.
No, I said that 20 a.m. from tomorrow. Like tomorrow, 20 1 p.m.
Is that your time?
Is that the time that I'll have to work in the project? Because
Okay.
after
So
this, I
Yes.
will not be at
okay.
home. So
So how many hours does that do?
So I think Matthias is 4 hours behind us. So when I finish at 5 p.m. and you finish at 6 p.m., I think, Lane.
here is 7, almost 8 p.m. right now.
Okay. So you think you can work on these animation controllers and then mm, I don't know. Yeah, maybe some kind of menu just to come back to the title screen.
Yeah, I can make it.
Okay. Because I'm sorry, because design is not. I'm not sure how to do it because how to say. Basically, you can open those pop-up, those small menus near furniture.
Oh yeah.
And if you open another menu on top, I'm not sure how it will do. What I do in general with those menus is that I add an overlay. Like, I gray out the backgrounds.
Yeah.
And this is a panel that is clickable, but not click through. So that prevents the player from clicking on menus behind. So the clean solution would be to disable all menus, but because Matthias doesn't have access to my closing method menus, my
Yeah.
closing methods right now, he cannot do that. So maybe you can add an overlay or something just to prevent the player from clicking behind. And otherwise, you can have just like a resume exit to title menu button. And I see later if I can add options, but for now, just this it's enough. It's just so the player can restart a new game if they messed up. Yeah, so those two things.
Right.
So how much time?
I'm just doing another commit now. Hang on.
Okay. So you think that will fill your remaining time? How many hours do you think you still have available to work, Matthias?
All right.
I think I'm going to sleep 3 hours from now, and then I'll wake up and I'll have like more 2 hours to work. I think I can deliver the animator and the menu in game to go back to the first scene. And if there's another thing that you want me to do, I might be able to do.
Okay. So yeah. So the animators, in terms of like the fact that they are independent from project and you can export them easily, I think it's fine because yeah, you can just put them on a dummy object and then we'll replace them with the actual mesh of a cup
Okay.
of coffee or something like that. So that makes an object turn it into prefab actually. It's better because if you have an object, you'll have to send this whole scene, whereas if you have a prefab, you just have to send a prefab along with the animator. And for the menu, you can have the object that will react to like pressing escape, for example. You can put it in a prefab too,
Okay.
and along with a canvas, or you can put it in a like two different prefabs. The advantage of a prefab is if you have references from one object to the other, it will be included in a prefab. Whereas if you send me like two different objects, it will not know the reference between them unless you also send it scene.
I can make a prefab.
Okay. So
So I'll export you a package with two prefabs, right? One with
uh
the animator
yeah,
and one with the menu.
yeah. But just in case, also send the individual objects, which are a bit
Okay.
easier for me to put in projects. Uh, make some folder with I don't know, like just like I don't know, name it as you want, and you can just put the prefabs and the required assets like prefab plus animation plus animator controller, or prefab plus script in the case of a menu. In both cases, actually, you would have a script. Yeah, but yeah, for the advantage of exporting a package is I think Unity solves the dependencies, so I'll be sure to have everything. But sometimes it's easier for me to just drag and drop items. So also put the prefab and the assets on the drive in some folder. Yeah, so that's it.
Oops.
I
Okay.
think it should be good. I'll be working more on a core system tomorrow, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't have good simple ideas to really improve the design.
No, just do your thing, buddy. When everything
I
works,
think I'm.
when everything works, I'll follow you, man.
I'll be going to bed soon too. So
Yeah, me too. Pretty soon. No worries. All right, then, guys. So I'll get back. Basically, I'll go to bed early so I can wake up early. So I'll probably see Lane at about 10 a.m. your time. So that'll be 9 a.m. my time, probably.
okay.
Or whatever time you wake up, basically. I'll be in Discord when you get it. Put it that way.
Okay.
Cool. All right, then. I will catch up with you guys later on, then.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya. All right, now we need to go through how to fucking rig a person. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away for about, I don't know. Well, actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop here now. I'm going to go to some tutorials, and I'll either do the rigging tonight or I'll do it first thing tomorrow morning. I'll try and do it on a live stream, so you guys can see the process. But yeah, everyone who came by and said hi, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys loads. And I will catch up with you. I'll catch up with you all later on, probably tomorrow morning. So see you then.